Good morning. Happy Sunday to everyone. How are you guys doing? It is me. It's Caramel Rail. We're here for another video. Thank you guys for coming over. Let's get into it. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to jump right into it so we don't have to be on this video too much longer. All right. Thanks for being here, guys. Happy Sunday again. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Just got a few things that we want to run through and or bring to your attention. Make sure this is turned down. All right, let's get into it. All right, so as you guys may know, I am a Married to Medicine watcher. I'm a fan to Married to Medicine, so I try to keep up with what's going on with the cast there, as well as No Match Huntsville and every other damn show that's out there. Real Housewives of Potomac. Like, I am a huge fan of all of those shows. Thanks for being here. I see my mod KBR. Thanks for being here, KBR. All right, so let's get into our show. Right here, we're going to look at where Sweet Tea is saying that Quad is jealous of her and still trying to make herself a priority in she and Dr. G's life. And I think that that's bothering her now that they are married. But we're going to get into it. All right. Let's give it a second to come up. All right, there we go. All right, so it says Sweet Tea explains what she meant by Quad is jealous of her. She says that I'm trying to have a baby and she wants to do the same. Says that it just seems like she's trying to follow the leader. I'm married to a doctor. I have a relation to medicine. She called my husband asking for a favor. She's upset and she does not have access to that anymore. So let's get into what Sweet Tea had to say because she's being very candid about what's going on. So she had a interview with Boss Up Official, and she's been very transparent about what's been going on behind the scenes with Quad in interfering in her marriage with Dr. G. Let's go.
You were saying that you think Quad might be jealous of you for some reason. People are saying, what do you mean, Sweet Tea? How could that be? What is your response to that?
I would say that, because that I have a relation, I'm married. I'm married to a doctor. I'm in public health. I have a relation to medicine, and I know at one point she did call my husband asking for a favor, and he didn't do that for her. And I think that she's upset that she doesn't have access to that anymore. And so, and then also like I'm trying to have a baby and all those things. And someone she wants to do the same thing. And I think that, I don't think that was in the cards from what I heard from other people within the group. And so I just feel like now, it seems like she's just seemed to trying to follow the leader, if you get what I'm saying.
I got you.
I think that you guys get to see more of the dynamic between me and Gregory's ex-wife. We will exchange words. You'll probably see that, and things will be said. And people will be standing up for themselves, and that's what you will see. And that's what you will see.
Okay. You were saying that you think Quad might be.
So there you go. She's being transparent. I think she wants Quad to just back down and let her enjoy her peaceful time with her husband, Dr. G. I mean, Quad didn't want him anymore, and it seems like she's saying that Quad is still trying to insert herself and still ask for favors that she used to get from Dr. G. When the two of them were married, and she does not respect the fact that now Sweet Tea is in Dr. G's life. And she's had to let her know numerous times, like, that's not your husband anymore. It's inappropriate for you to call several times of day or night, asking him for certain favors that you used to get when the two of you were together before I came into the picture. And, me being his wife now is very inappropriate. So she's making a declaration. She's speaking out. Let me cut this fan off, y'all, because it's starting to trigger my sinuses. My God, I can't take it. I got to cut my camera off because I got my booty shorts on. Hold on a second, okay? All right, I'm back. I couldn't let y'all see my booty shorts, honey. We can't be on camera like that. But anyway, what I was saying was I feel like, Quad might want to back up and focus on her relationship a little bit more, because it's given that in this new trailer coming up that her man got a little issue with her not wanting to move out from her house to move in with him. He said, I'm not moving in with you. The woman should move in with the man. Well, she just literally got that house. I think she had that house built. That's a new home for her. She finally had her independence after she got divorced from Dr. G and then got her own place. So now he wants her to give up everything she has for him because he feel like he bought her a Rolls Royce. I was like, girl, hell no. I wouldn't do that shit. You can date and be with a person and not give up everything that you have to prove your love for them. So I don't know. I hope they figure it out. I hope they figure it out. I think that I really think Quad should back up and allow them to do what they're trying to do. I mean, stress can cause you not to conceive if that's what you're trying to do. And I just think that they just need to figure the shit out. And Dr. G maybe can put his foot down a little bit more in terms of being a little more stern with Quad and letting her know that it's maybe inappropriate. Don't call. Don't, certain times of day and night, don't call and don't be asking for these types of favors because it bothers my wife. That's your wife now. So it's your job to take up for her, speak up for her. And in certain areas where she shouldn't have to say anything, where you can come in and kind of fix that without it being a situation where she has to do a back and forth with your ex-wife. I think he can shut all of that down if he says something, being that that's his ex. But that's how I feel about that. You guys can put in the chat how you guys feel. All right, let's move on. Thank you guys for the 180 watching. All right, let's get into Martell with his lying ass. Martell, child. Martell is out here saying that he did not. He claims that that the revenge plea situation is a lie and that it never existed. So here he go lying after he already pled guilty in court and was found guilty. So now, because he doesn't want to accept responsibility of being guilty, he has now asked for a jury trial that is coming up here. And I think he's going to be found guilty again. They found your ass guilty before. There's lots of proof of that. Melody mentioned in this reunion of part 1 that Martell admitted to it on a blogger's platform. We all know that to be Queen Sheba. Of course, they're going to have footage of that in court. I'm pretty sure she has all of her ducks in a row. She's watched our videos. She's seen all of the things that's been said. Martell, just admit the shit. Damn. See, it lets me know that he still does not take accountability for what he's done. Martell, we all know, is a narc. He does not take accountability, and he is still sitting here, and that's not going to look good for him in court. When he goes to court and they show, if Melody gets footage of this, which I hope she does, I hope she gets footage of this reunion where he's sitting here still adamantly denying that this shit ever happened and that, pretty much he's not sorry for it and that it never existed. It's like he's literally trying to erase it from his mind and from reality. And he's trying to get other people to live in his reality, and they're not willing to do that. So he gets mad and lashes out at people for not believing his lies. That's some sick shit. Like, damn, how crazy do you have to be to orchestrate something, know that it exists, erase it from your mind, and then try to convince everybody else that it never happened and you never saw the shit and you never knew that it ever existed? To live in your crazy world is what he's trying to get everybody to do. Let's get into this. All right. Of course, you guys know I will be still doing my review for this later on. So you guys come back for the review because I'm very detailed in my reviews. You're gonna know every cough, every laugh, every facial expression. We're gonna down to the T in terms of what everybody had on. We're gonna talk about Tisha's white stockings, all of that, child. So y'all come back later for that. All right. I already sent out the notification for that. But let's get into this video. Okay.
And then come up to the podcast.
What's crazy about it?
So when they come up to the podcast,
we went to the cabin.
And
he told me that it hurt him.
That really.
I shook his hand. I said, I apologize because I was making jokes of something that I thought there was light. I never spoke on it again. I changed my behavior. When I said I lost respect for Martell, it was simply because he took a video of his wife in an intimate moment and then threatened to use this video.
What video, bro? Hold on, why are you saying that? What video?
This is why
Marceau, what video are you speaking about? Because I haven't seen a video. Have you? What video are you talking about?
Seen it.
Well, stop speaking on you don't know.
What kind of man would I be that with my daughters and with my wife to say, yeah, I have a friend who made a video with his wife and then he threatened to put it out there and tried to because it came to us before and I didn't know it was true.
The video came to you before or the information?
Where's the video?
The information came to us to try to do it. Then Mel and I talked about it and she confirmed it. At that point right there, I knew it was true.
Where's the video?
Let's stop it right there. Marceau says the information was brought to them, to him and Tisha, to try to convince one of them to be in on this little trickery of trying to get this information out there, and they declined, and Marceau told Tisha to stay out of it. Great idea. Great idea. Because look where this situation has landed Martell. He's about to go to jail behind this shit. He is fighting hard, too. Fighting hard and lying like hell. Let's get into it.
Where's it at?
I'm not going to sit up here and allow a narrative to be pushed that this incident and all of this did not happen because it did.
Hold on. So where's the video? You don't have the video?
So I have the screenshot from the video. I remember the video. I remember where we were. We were in New York. Actually, it was around the time of Destiny and LeBaird's wedding. That's why we were there.
Okay, so where's the video then?
Was it out of order? Yes, it was. Is it okay to be threatening intimate moments with your spouse? Yes, it is out of order. And this is not the first time that he has done that. So
red flag on the play. They'll say this ain't the first time Martell's done this bullshit. So yeah, I see why she took the necessary precautions. I would have had his ass arrested the first time you did that shit. Because how dare you? How dare you? I'm your wife. At the end of the day, don't nobody want to put no sweaty balls in their mouth in the first goddamn place. And if I decide to break down and do that shit and allow you to record it, which I the fuck never will, how dare you take a moment that's so sacred between two adults, consenting adults at that, and try to put that information out there for others to see that? How immature are you, Martell? What are you wishing to get out? Martell is an attention-seeking little bitch. Only an attention-seeking bitch would be on that level of behavior, because you don't do no shit like that. I don't care what Melody said, did, how she treated you, none of that. And you should never, ever stoop that low to do no shit like that. And the fact that he tried to get Coleslaw or the werewolf in on that bullshit, and she openly admitted on Original Straight No Chasers platform that Martell tried to coerce her into doing it, and it took what's the child's name to convince her not to do it, or her ass would be going to fucking jail. So the only reason that she did not do it, Carson Blue, shout out to Carson. Carson told Ariana, and she said it on her own platform. She told Ariana, if you do that, if you put that Revenge P video out on Melody Shari, she is going to have you arrested. Ariana was this close to doing it until she thought about that shit. Like, you know what? If I go to jail, where the fuck is my kids going to go with? She don't care anyway. She thought about her freedom. She was like, bitch, I'm not about to do this shit for you, Martell. She said Martell was mad at her because she would not do it. Ariana said Martell was livid. He was pissed off at her. And it became scary in that house because he wanted her to do something that he would not do, just in case somebody got caught, it wouldn't be on him. That's why he asked her to do it. Because why he couldn't do it? Why he couldn't do it? Why couldn't he do it? So you got to be careful. Women, don't be one of those for my man hoes to be out here committing crimes for no damn man, and then the shit fall back on you, and then they be on to the next bitch, and you be sitting there locked up thinking, damn, why I do this? That's what it would have been. Let's continue, child.
So this,
And then come up to the podcast.
You know what's crazy about it?
So when it come up to the podcast,
we went to the cabin,
and
he told me that it hurt him.
That really,
I shook his hand. I said, I apologize because I was making jokes of something that I thought there was light. I never spoke on it again. I changed my behavior. When I said I lost respect for Martell, it was simply because he took a video of his wife in an intimate moment and then threatened to use this video.
What video, bro? Hold on, why are you saying that? What video?
This is why.
Marceau, what?
Notice every time someone speaks on Martell and try to make him have some accountability, anytime the truth is spoken on Martell, he always tries to overtalk you. Notice that. He's going to try to do that to Melody as soon as she starts talking. Like, he will sit there and listen, and as soon as he hear the truth getting ready to come out, he will try to overtalk you, to overtalk the truth, and to totally try to divert everybody from hearing what you're saying. He don't want you to hear the truth, so he'll start that over talking you and being, this what video? You know what video, Martell? It was a video at which you took a still picture of the video and sent it to Melody, which is why your ass is in trouble now. And I'm pretty sure she brought up in court that this is not the first time that he did it, which is why the court did not let your ass slip by on this damn charge. So if you did it one time and then you turn around and did the shit again, you're going to do it again. So absolutely, she had to go and press charges. And I don't blame her. She is not sitting back like she used to seasons 1 through like 3, 4, where she just kind of let Martell just do what the fuck he wanted to, and she just sat quiet. She's putting her foot down and went up his ass. And that's what he deserves, because he now realizes that he cannot continue to fuck with her like he's been doing. She even told him in this that, don't talk to me no more. And I said, yes, Melody. She told her, don't talk to me. And that's how you got to do a person like Martell. Stop allowing that bullshit with him. He still think he run her. But she let his ass know on that stage, nigga, stop talking to me, okay? You're not about to play that mind game with me to think that you're going to overtalk me and then try to make me pipe down because you don't want to hear the truth. Like, don't play with me.
What video are you speaking about? Because I haven't seen a video. Have you? What video are you talking about?
Seen it.
Well, stop speaking on you don't know.
What kind of man would I be that with my daughters and with my wife to say, yeah, I have a friend who made a video with his wife and then he threatened to put it out there and try to because.
Now, I applaud Marcel for speaking up on Melody's behalf right here. But nigga, where was all this when the shit happened? Where was all of this when all of this initially came out? When did y'all come to her and say, hey, Mel, I got something to tell you, girl. I know you, Martell, y'all in a bad place, but you got to know this because he is out here trying to get me and Tisha to be involved in something, you know, dealing with some revenge, Pete, and you're involved in something with a video of you, a very private moment, and I need to let you know this because he's trying to do this. I don't feel like any of them did it, and all of you guys sat back, even knowing at the other reunion that y'all knew about this shit. Whenever Destiny kept saying, don't make me tell what I know, she was talking about the revenge P. Now, she done sat her ass here. Destiny ain't said shit this entire time while this revenge P situation is being talked about. And something else I noticed, if you guys remember at the Big D Field Day event that Destiny threw, whenever this initially came up about the revenge P situation, Destiny was saying, we don't know that to be true. She was clapping real hard for Martell. We don't know that to be true. We don't know if that's true or not. Like, we don't know. We don't know. Like, she was trying to downplay it just like Martell. They were on the same page when it came to that revenge P situation. Martell, oh, that's a lie. I was not convicted of that. I did not go to court knowing this nigga got charges for revenge P. Destiny didn't say shit. Destiny did not say anything because she know her ass was wrong. See how she ain't sitting here taking up for Martell like she usually do? Because she know that heat gonna be coming right back on her ass. For one, she hear Tisha and Marceau speaking on behalf of Melody. So that's letting her know, bitch, I better not say a motherfucking thing because guess what? They're gonna be on my ass. And then Carlos gonna turn his attention on me. See, Destiny know when to shut her ass up. Then Carlos gonna turn his attention on Destiny because he already made it clear on this damn reunion, baby, that Martell, you were wrong for that shit. And I don't give a hot damn what kind of friendship we have. Nah, nigga, that was wrong. Regardless of the fact that you think it is or not, Martell, that's wrong. So Destiny knew not to say shit in this situation right here. She sat on mute and her ass damn sure was not cute. But let's continue.
Because I know because it came to us before, and I didn't know it was true.
The video came to you before, or the information?
Where's video?
The information came to us to try to do it. Then Mel and I talked about it, and she confirmed it. At that point right there, I knew it was true.
Where's the video? Where's it at?
I'm not going to sit up here and allow a narrative to be pushed that this incident and all of this did not happen because it did.
Hold on. So where's the video? You don't have the video?
So I have the screenshot from the video. I remember the video. I remember where we were. We were in New York. Actually, it was around the time of Destiny and LeBaird's wedding. That's why we were there.
Okay, so where's the video then?
Was it out of order? Yes, it was. Is it okay to be threatening intimate moments with your spouse? Yes, it is out of order. And this is not the first time that he has done that. So this.
And then come up to the podcast.
All right, so y'all heard that. Martell is such a liar. He is such a liar and he's a manipulator. And I don't know why he feels like he can manipulate other people that's smarter than him. He honestly thinks that he can fast talk people into belief. See, he's been doing that shit to coleslaw so long. He's able to manipulate her. So when he get around normal people, he think he can do that shit to them and they be like, nigga, no, shut the fuck up. Like, no. You absolutely cannot fast talk me and you absolutely cannot pull the wool over my eyes. And you damn sure ain't gonna sit here and try to make me agree to your bullshit. He really thought he could do that at the reunion, y'all. That's so funny. Carlos got out of his seat and got in Martell's face like, nigga, like, do you not realize what you're doing right now? Like, let's get off him, child, because I'm going to save the rest of my heat for his ass for the reunion whenever I review it, okay? But let's move on. Speaking of Melody Shari, shout out to her because she did an awesome job, okay? 3 times, child. 3 times she has done a very, very good job on her TikTok live, all right? Yes, honey. Successful, another successful video for the books. All right, let's get into it. Let's go and share it first, of course, so that everyone can see. Shout out to the 442 watching. Thank y'all for being here. I just know we got 442 likes. I don't even got to ask. I know, child. Even if you're in the bushes, I know you hit the like button. I ain't got to ask. Sure don't. I know y'all did. If you're watching me from the bushes, I know you hit the like button because that's what you're supposed to do. When you come to somebody's house, the first thing you do is speak. When you press that like button, you are speaking. You're saying, hey, Caramel, I'm here. So if you're just coming into my house and you don't speak, bitch, you are, yeah, you're an intruder. You're an intruder. You literally broke into my home and did not say anything. That's how I feel. But thank you guys, I guess. Thank you. For all of you to hit the like button, thank you and thank you and thank you. For those of you who did not, okay, all the stalkers, because I know you're here. All right. Let's get into this Melody Shari video. All right. Shout out to Melody. Okay. It says as a super successful TikTok live it was. This is what Melody is saying. She says, thank you to everyone who came and showed up and purchased. She says, I appreciate you more than you could ever know. So this was a great, great live for her. Okay. That's great. So shout out to her. Shout out to her. You know, she started going out there doing her TikTok lives, and she's been doing well. She sold out a lot of her. I'm hearing she sold out, I think maybe all of her products. She did really, really well. So shout out to Mel on that. Shout out to Mel on that. Okay. Oh yeah, she's got the new vegan products she was talking about. For those of you that follow her, I'll show it right quick because y'all know I do be promoting her products as well. So let's show it. For those of you that are that got your credit cards and stuff ready, honey. If you did not get a chance to join the live, you still can support her by going on her platform over there, child. For her 7th Avenue platform, she does have some vegan. What is this? Vanilla cream body oil. I know that smells good. So she says it's almost that time. Brand new vegan products dropping today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time during our TikTok live. Okay, she said, "Don't meet us there, beat us there." Okay, so for those of you that wanted to get in on that vegan vanilla cream body oil, all right, going over there on 7th Avenue, girl, and get your credit cards to burning. All right, so it's looking like she had a nice little successful situation. Okay, let's see.
Hey, all right, so y'all look, the time is finally here. Our rose vanilla cream, chocolate covered kisses, new oils and butters are here. Now, y'all saw me smell these online when they came, right? Listen, oh my gosh. I just don't even, y'all about to pass out. Y'all are about to pass out. Listen, I don't know if you have tried my other body oils yet, but if you have, baby, you got to love these because this chocolate covered kisses and rose vanilla cream, it just don't make no sense. And so I'm like mixing them together right now. I shouldn't have did that. It smells good too. Look, y'all better join me tomorrow from 12 to 8 PST, TikTok live. Going over there to Melody Shari 11 and register. Okay?
Yes.
Hey,
all right. So for those of you, like I said, go over on her 7th Avenue website, and you guys can purchase any of the products that she showed on her TikTok live. Okay, if you want to support Miss Melody Shari, all right. You know she got folks chilling now. She got folks chilling, so y'all go on over there and do what you got to do. Now, somebody else, child, who tried to do a TikTok live, and baby, it did not go well at all. Let's talk about it, girl. Oh, child, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Girl, she even got so desperate, child. She started trying to give away some damn SEX toys, child. She was trying to give away some kidney ticklers, girl, on her live, Lord. Yes, she did. Destiny got real desperate, girl, because she won't nobody hardly in her live, y'all. They said the girl only had 170 people, Lord, in her live. I lie to you not, Lord. And Mel had like, the last time I looked at Mel's live, how many was it? Like 1.9 something? Destiny only has 170 people, y'all, on her TikTok live. I swear to God. That's sad. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Girl, you only had 170 people that want to support you. And she got desperate, girl, and started giving away them kidney ticklers, girl. Them kidney ticklers, girl. Lord have mercy. All right, so it said Madonna made history today with this first live. She said, I got everything I wanted. Now, she lying on here, trying to say she had a successful live and whatnot. But she did not. She did not. So shout out to, because this is where I heard it. Because the people sent it to me, girl. Shout out to, hold on, because I want to make sure I get the right damn name. Anonymous T. Yeah. Shout out to Anonymous T, baby. Because she made it known that Destiny's TikTok, y'all, she started late as hell. And then she didn't have no flash sales like Melody has. Okay, maybe because she didn't have enough damn products. And it said that she was only like selling 2 products on her live. How you got 2 products? I thought you had all these big D energy sprays and whatnot. I'm hearing she only had like 2 products that she was selling on there. Damn. And it also says that then she got to arguing with customers on her live, y'all. Did y'all know that? They said Destiny got to arguing with her customers on live, okay? And she ain't having 170 people. And then people were dropping off her live because they were sick of her ass. I said, well, hot damn, girl. Hot damn. Let's get into this live, y'all. Let's play a little bit.
So this is Sugar Wall. This is more of a sweet, I say sweet.
She got a spray called Sugar Walls. Why everything so over sexualized with Destiny? You are trying to sell a business. Like, are you selling SEX toys or SEX, products? Or what are you trying to sell? It's like you all over the place. Like you were saying at one point, you want women to smell good, but now you out here with something called Sugar Walls. Like, girl, not first you out here saying that Melody is trying to prep you for a threesome with you, her, and Martell. Now you out here with a spray called Sugar Walls. Now you out here giving away schlong ticklers in your damn TikTok live of only 2 products and 170 people, and half of them hoes dropped off. Go ahead with my whistle on that. Let's finish this, child. Oof.
Sweet succulent scent is watermelon based with a little lemon zest. You have this. This is going to be a part of our lovers kit. So this is Sugar Wall. This is more of a sweet. I say sweet succulent scent is watermelon based with a little lemon zest. You have this. This is going to be a part of our lovers kit. So this is Sugar Wall.
Lovers kit, child. What the? So now she got this damn Madonna Beauty body butter. This damn Madonna Beauty country crock body butter for the rich girls, child. Here she go out here with rich girls. So what's called Madonna Beauty body butter rich girls. That's a long ass name. Covenant, child, container with the gold finish for $25. Who is out here buying some body butter for $25, girl? Who wants to be out here shining that much for $25, girl? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no. I'm gonna have to decline on that one, Destiny. Okay, we're gonna have to decline. Now I saw another video. Hold on, because I'm nosy. I'm in her shit. All right, here she go right here. Here she go right here.
And they will be shipping. They said 2 days.
Okay.
So candles no later than the top of the month. I'm hoping on the 1st. If not, then it'll be shortly after that. I'll get my estimated arrival day tomorrow.
Girl, she had to ring her bell over there like mail. I told y'all about that damn bell. Y'all know I keep my bell real close, child, just in case y'all got to ring my bell. But anyway, this was her child talking about her February 1st live. All right. And then she had to reach over there and ring her bell saying she had all these orders in. Okay. She had all these damn orders coming in. And she reached over there and rang that damn bell. But then I told you guys before how she was talking about them damn candles, girl, that she said she made, but then she said she was waiting on the candles to get there and they should be there in a few days or so. But my thing is, if you made them, they should already be there, right? We already talked about it. We already talked about that, Destiny. If you made the candles, they should already be there. I don't know where you got them coming from. Well, I do. Alibaba, okay? So, of course, you got to wait, girl, because I hear Alibaba, that's all the way in China, girl. So, you don't order some damn candles in bulk from China, and you waiting on them hoes to get here. And you done told these folks that you done made these damn candles. That was part of your storyline where you done told Tisha and them, let's go make some candles like the ones that I made, girl. And it was a whole hot damn lie. All right, so shout out to my girl, What's Happening, because she got a little video here of Destiny in this fake ass live, okay, where she was over there giving away them damn kidney ticklers, trying to hurry up and sell something so she can say, oh, I had a successful live, girl. Shut your mouth out here. Shut your doggone mouth out here. All right, let's go ahead and play this. Shout out again to What's Happening. Shout out again to What's Happening.
It is. And I'm working with a few different scents. I have some samples. I also have my chemist working on things too, because the casing that I wanted is very specific. So I had to make sure that I got that from a specific place, like from someone that can make the candle cases.
Hold up. Now, bitch, didn't you just tell us that you was a chemist? Now, how you got a chemist, but Destiny, can you get your lies together? I'm so tired of her. Did she not tell us that she had her own, her own lab, which was her storage unit, and that she was a chemist now? Did she not say that? Now she's acting like Mel saying now she got a chemist. She just said it. Now, which one is, girl? I know a lie when I got to pause when I hear that lie. Because you said you was a chemist now. You done said you done went to every college girl in every state that we can ever name. And now you sitting here saying now you got a damn chemist. Lord help us.
As far as smell, like I'm a really bougie person, so it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into finding the scent that I want. So I have a couple.
Listen to Knox Jr. in the background, okay? Listen to Knox Jr. in the background. Everything he can find back there, child. He gonna destroy every lie that Destiny got going on. Every time Destiny go live, he in the background reupholstering something. He is upstairs. I mean, he is somewhere knocking a wall out. He is somewhere adding another room on to Destiny's rented house over there. Every time her ass go live. Lord have mercy.
A couple of things that and there's gonna be a few fragrances that come with it. And I have 2 different colors. I have a white.
So, all right, you heard it from Destiny's mouth.
Child. All right, so let me see, because I know she said she's giving away some schlongs out here, child. Hold on.
If you know what this is, it's supposed to be charged up, but it's not. If it was, you would hear this is a rose stimulator. You can put it, I don't know, wherever you want to put it. So to my business, your business, your business. But the next 5 will get a rose ring. And some of you will actually get a rose, a mini rose. These are all travel ones, okay? Take them wherever you go. If, you know, you traveling on the trip, you need, and even if you got a lovers with your lovers kit, y'all can spice it up a little bit.
So now you out here with one of them damn, it looked like one of them rings, them candy rings with the little sucker on it. They had a little sucker on it that the kids wear. Look like you snatched that bitch off and then put a little sex toy on that bitch. Now you trying to sell it. Is that what that is? Now you out here selling sex toys now. Some kind of ring you put on and stick it up in you for JJ. Oh, on that shit. No, thank you. Okay.
That's your business. Ain't none of mine. That's your business. Okay. Then you just bought it because of the rose. And if you just want to wear it around, because I mean, I actually saw a girl with something around her neck, and I was like, you wear it all the time? That thing get dirty. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, but that's none of my business either. But here's your rose. It's a gift from me. I see a lot of orders coming in now. I see a couple orders coming in now. What's in the kit? What's inside the kit is. Let's see. No, I was looking for the scent. You know what's in. She's running away from me. You have the Sugar Walls body mist. You have Sugar Walls edible body oil. Edible. Yeah, edible. And you have the Sugar Walls body scrub. The next 5, do we have I think I saw at least 2 come through. Oh, there's another one. That's 3.
Ooh, 3 orders.
And okay.
So they have to get the kit, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 orders.
You get your rose. A rose. Living for me. I see you. You got your rose. It's still a rose.
Nah, I don't hear no singing. Y'all see how that shit went. We ain't gotta watch all that. Hell to the no. But y'all see how that went down, child. Ooh. A mess. She didn't even know what was in her own damn kit, Lord. Lord. Girl, did you get a drug test when you went on live? I don't know. Let's move on, child. I got them all. I ain't got them all for you, Destiny. That's a hot damn mess. I can't support it, child. I can't, okay? I cannot. All right, let's get into some of this news that I know y'all can use, girl, okay? That I've been pulling some topics. All right, so let's get into this Naziah news. Y'all know we've been talking about Naziah, girl. We got to get into this Naziah news. Let me get back to my main screen. All right, so y'all laughing. That shit is so stupid. I be wanting to support people, but I cannot with Destiny because she lied too damn much for me. I just cannot. I just cannot. Okay. So let me go back here. All right, so let's pull some of these. Let's get some of these videos up that I pulled. Lord. All right, so we have a balloon release where for those of you who did not get to see the balloon release for Naziah, we're going to see that. We're going to hear the video of the guy who is in jail, Jarvis, his brother, pretty much came out and said what he feels happened to Naziah and what he seems to know about this case. I'm going to play that for you guys, and y'all can put in the chat what y'all think about that as well. We're going to listen to some stuff that Roxy had to say as well. Then I'm play a video of this grandma lying on the stand with her lying ass. I said, you in this damn Party City wig with your lying ass. Let's go ahead and get into some videos right quick, child.
Go back around and try to get rid of the baby. He gave that to her, you know what I'm saying, and trying to do whatever he could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. All right, so he gets in the car, drops her off to go back home. All right, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shannon didn't get into it with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house because Shannon already knew she was at Jarvis' house because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school. So once she get back, they get to fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, you know, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby, and Shannon lost it.
Y'all hear that? So they're saying that Naziah did go back to the house. This is what this person, and this is Jarvis' brother, is saying that Naziah did go back to the house. Shannon was there and said that Naziah confirmed to Shannon that she was pregnant and that Shannon got into some type of verbal altercation with Naziah and she hit her over the head with something. She freaked out and went over and hit her over the head with something. This is what he's saying. I ain't saying that. This is what he is saying. He's saying that Shannon freaked out and hit Naziah over the head with something and knocked her out and she panicked. And come to find out that Naziah was no longer here. So listen.
I lost it real bad and jumped on Naziah, beating her, hitting her in the head with some object right there in the house that they overlooking, and killed Naziah because she was already probably having complications. Remember, from whatever they've been giving her to try to get rid of the baby. Remember, she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor. The school failed her. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic. So they get her, the twin sister, help Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis. Meet Jarvis out there.
This shit crazy. I always said I felt like Shannon had something to do with that shit. Now, I'm pretty sure this video is circulating all over the internet. I see you guys asking, did he go to the police on this? I'm pretty sure I hope he did by now. This shit is all over the internet. When I heard this, I said, oh my God, I got to share this because that's Jarvis's brother saying Jarvis helped get rid of the body, but it was Shannon that actually did something to Naziah after she found out that Naziah was pregnant by her man. She got into a verbal altercation, which is why they never went to the police after they said, because Shannon lied and said, oh, I asked mama when mama came back from the school to ask, should we call the police being that she's missing? And they said no. So their mama said, no, we'll call in the morning. They're saying that they didn't say anything, nor did they call the police because they had to give Jarvis enough time to get rid of the body. That's what's been brought to my attention. All right, let's look at this balloon release. This shit here crazy.
Somebody who don't have a balloon, please.
Shout out to Roxy.
I need a balloon.
If you see someone to the left and the right of you who don't have a balloon, please hand them one.
All right, let me pause because I got some information that you guys don't know, and this is from a very reliable source. Okay, this is from a very reliable. I'm gonna go ahead and say my source. Shit, shout out to 7 Mile Radio. All right, shout out to 7 Mile Radio. Naziah's grandmother and Shannon and them didn't even come to the balloon release, y'all. Now, this is your granddaughter, and this is your niece. You say you love her dearly. Y'all been looking for her. You fake cried on the stand and you fake cried in the little news thing that they asked y'all to get up there and talk about her. But then it was time for her to have a balloon release, to celebrate her life. These motherfuckers didn't even show up. Now, according to what I'm told, they did see Naziah's grandma's van drive through that bitch, but she ain't stopped. So she ain't stopped. They saw her van, but the bitch didn't stop. I'm gonna say bitch because I ain't got no respect for nobody like that. She didn't even stop. They saw her van, and y'all saw what her van looked like when I showed y'all the video where that girl was throwing the little cheese and the cheeseburger and all that at her. They were in the van. They drove by where the damn balloon release was, didn't come, did not park, did not stop, did not come get no balloon to stand there and help memorialize her, none of that. I said, that's some crazy shit. Shout out again to sell my radio. Okay. He ain't got no reason to lie about that because he was there. He was there. Naziah's grandmother was not there. Shannon was not there. Makita was not there. None of them hoes was there. Roxy was there because she put the damn balloon release together. Roxy, which is the cousin. Let's go ahead and play this shit. I was like, I know damn well they asses should have been there. Naziah's brother was there. Naziah's mother was there. But that grandma, Annette, Shannon, or Makita, them twins, they were not there.
From the bottom of our hearts, Naziah Harris, know that your family in the city of Detroit love you. We love you, Naziah.
We love you, Naziah.
It's so pretty. All that purple. The whole city is out there, and they ass ain't nowhere to be found. The whole city came together to do a balloon release for this girl. And the people who lived in the house with her, who said they love her, her family, weren't even there. My God. Yes. Somebody asked, Faith, it was love. Yes, this was. This was last year. It was last year. Okay. It was last year. They didn't show up, and I was shocked by that shit. I said, what?
Yes.
Oh, child. Roxy, honey. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful balloon release. Okay. Let's continue, honey. All right, what's this one?
To say that they made the whole thing up, even when they didn't.
We suspected him from the beginning, considering his
Roxy.
background and things like that we've heard about him.
Detroit podcaster Mark DeAndre.
Even in March, when I was doing
That's
the
7
podcast,
miles.
I felt like I had this thing pretty much solved as far as, what came out today. I said this months ago as far as what the end result was.
During the police's investigation, they discovered that Naziah and Jarvis were texting throughout the day while she was at school. They decided to meet up after school that day. Using GPS data and witness statements and surveillance footage, this is what police believe happened that day. Naziah got up for the morning, she got dressed, she got ready for school, and then she walked to the bus stop and took the bus to school. She had on clear framed glasses, a white sweater, and a black jacket over it, a colorful Rugrats puffy jacket with a fur-lined hood, with light blue jeans and Nike shoes. There's video of Naziah getting on the school bus to confirm this. Naziah used a DPS-issued tablet that she used to communicate and communicated with an app. She then took one last picture of herself on that tablet. Using that same tablet, she sent a message to a mobile device associated with Jarvis Butts, indicating that they would be meeting up after she got out of school that day. There's also video of her getting out of school at the end of the day in the same clothes. She meets up with Jarvis and a co-worker and goes back to their auto repair shop in Detroit. Naziah is seen by Jarvis's sister at the shop. Jarvis, the co-worker, and Naziah were together in the co-worker's car when they went to Ypsilanti and then returned to the shop on Connor. But what happened when Jarvis and the co-worker and Naziah went to Ypsilanti? Is the co-worker also assaulting Naziah?
Child. What y'all think? Y'all think the co-worker, the other guy that was there, King? I think he was in on that shit too. I ain't gonna hold you. I think King know more than what he's telling. All right, so let's get into this next one.
Did you ever check her?
So pay attention. This is the grandmother. This is the grandmother. Okay. She's doing too many ums. When a person is talking to you, a conversation should just flow. If you're telling the truth, the conversation should just flow. It shouldn't be a lot of ums and Y'all don't like that. If you're talking to me and I'm asking you a question, you got to do a whole bunch of ums and you pausing in conversation. It sounds to me like you're lying and you're trying to think of a lie because it's taking you too long to tell me the truth. The truth should just come out. The truth don't need nothing added to it. The truth don't need none of that. But this grandma, she's hiding something. She knows something. She's protecting her daughters. She is protecting her daughters because she knows something. It's very rare for a grandmother who loves her granddaughter to know that she is missing and you don't report her until 24 hours after her being missing. And then you still don't go to the fucking police. You went to the damn school and reported it to a resource officer, and then they reported it. You done had this man in your house at which he's not supposed to have been there. It says a caramel. Let me see this TV. Says, Camille, my brother lives in Naziah's neighborhood and has never seen a flyer of her missing anywhere. That's because they said the twins have been taking the flyers down. The twins have been taking the flyers down, according to Roxy. Roxy put that out there. I ain't making that up. Roxy said they've been putting up flyers everywhere. The twins said at the little news broadcasting thing that they went to that they put up flyers everywhere. But Roxy said that's a whole damn lie because they were taking the flyers down. So how the fuck are you looking for her and you taking them down? How are you looking for your niece and you're taking the flyers down? And I kept saying that I felt like Shannon had something to do with that shit because Shannon go hard for Jarvis. Shannon is still putting money on them books, and I feel like she's putting money on the books to make Jarvis keep his mouth shut. That's quiet money. That's quiet money. Jarvis is still getting money on his book from Shannon because Shannon is paying him to keep his mouth shut. I think Shannon did something to that girl. Y'all heard the brother say that she did something to that girl out of anger, out of rage over Naziah sleeping with and then finding out she was pregnant by her man who she has 6 kids by. We just found out. I got a picture of that 18-year-old. I'm going to put a side by side of her and Jarvis up too. So y'all be like, oh yeah. That's because all his kids look just like him. He got very strong genes. But yeah, she putting that hush money on them books. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because what kind of sense does that make? This person has violated and or did all these things to your niece and to your daughter, your own birth child. And you know about him doing things to other children and you still riding for him like that. Nah, baby, he know your secret. So you got to pay him. You got to keep putting money on them books so he don't get in there with them other inmates and start talking. Yeah, girl, that's blood money. Let's go ahead and play this. Listen to this grandma and how she lying with all them ums. And watch the judge, how the judge look at her like, gotcha.
Direct messages?
Like I said, I did, but when I did, there was nothing on there.
There was nothing?
No.
Okay. Did you monitor any of her conversations?
Yeah. I would, go check,
Okay.
But a lot of times, I took Naziah's tablet, from her at one point, so there was really nothing that I knew of that she was on unless she got somebody's cell phone or something,
So you did mention that she had a tablet. How many devices did she have that allowed her to connect to social media?
She only had that one tablet that I had bought her.
Okay.
And like I said, I took that tablet and put that tablet up.
Stop. There's a lie right there. That's a lie right there, Grandma. Naziah had a phone. Naziah had a phone. Go look at the thumbnail that I showed you guys. Naziah had a phone. She had a pink phone. If you guys took her tablet and you guys monitored her social media, then you would see that she had a phone because she was always doing TikTok videos. She was always taking selfies. She's a 13-year-old. That's what 13-year-olds do. They get on TikTok. They do their dances. They socialize with their friends. And they take selfies and they post them because that's what they like to do. I mean, shit, my son do it on his iPad. He takes selfies and shit too. But that's what kids do. She had a phone, and then she was heard, or rather, it was seen in some of her text messages where she was telling Jarvis she needs another phone because I think the grandmother and Shannon found out about that phone, and they were starting to take that phone to where Naziah was not able to communicate with who she wanted to communicate with. So she was asking for like a phone to like sneak and hide. Like, if y'all gonna take this phone, okay, great, but I'm gonna still have this phone over here to do what I want to do. Y'all know how kids are. Shannon, you already said Naziah was sneaky, and so did the grandmother. So you guys knew she had more than her school device, which was, for like if they have to, do school at home, like a school tablet, and then the tablet that the grandmother said she bought her. Naziah had a phone. Nowhere in here, grandma mentioned that. So you're perjuring yourself. You're lying by omission, is what you're doing. That does not sound like someone who wants their granddaughter to be found. Why are you leaving things out? Why are you not giving them information that they're asking you? If she had a phone, why not say that? She's not telling about that phone because there's something in that phone that should not be in that phone, which is inappropriate conversations of Jarvis talking to this grandbaby, and he is openly admitting that he's been in her house because grandmother said Jarvis never been in her house. I've already heard 4 people that said that they done been over to their house and Jarvis was there. He's not supposed to be around no children. He's picked Naziah up from school. I told y'all that the other day. Naziah was telling school counselors and everybody that Jarvis was her dad. And he would come and pick her up and she would go out of a side door and get into his car and go to the shop. And we already know what was going on at the shop. We already know what was going on at the shop. Grandmother knew that. Grandmother was allowing Jarvis to take his own daughter and Naziah down the street to a store, at which they still wound up at his shop. And we know what happens at the shop. So grandmother gave him permission to be with this girl, knowing that he was a repeated pedo. But then y'all say y'all didn't see anything strange about this little girl. Y'all didn't see anything off with her, just a uncle and niece relationship. And that's not true. Y'all knew she was pregnant. But y'all didn't mention that. I ain't heard it yet on the stand. I listened to the entire preliminary hearing and I listened to it 3 times to make sure I didn't miss anything. And not one time did I hear them say that this girl was pregnant. And these 2 women staying in this house, and sometime Makita will come over there. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all cannot tell that this young girl is pregnant, where she's filling out in the chest area and she has a whole baby bump? I showed y'all the picture. Let me find this damn picture. Y'all ain't gonna tell me. This is one of the last, let me find it again. I tried to pull it up yesterday and act like it didn't want to come up. Let me go ahead and add the picture of Jarvis' daughter, and I'm going to add his picture so y'all can see. She's 18, so don't nobody say, oh, don't post somebody's kids. No, she's 18. All right, so let me show, okay, that one. Then let me get the picture I got of him so y'all can see. You're like, oh, yeah, that's his daughter, child. All right, let me get it. Oh, I've been on this case, y'all. But it's so hard to talk about it every day because, oh my God, it's a lot. It's a lot. You kind of have to clear your spirit from it a little bit, then come back. You got to talk about it a little bit, then you got to come back to it because it's so much and it's so draining. And it's so, I'm going to show the picture too where she got the phone. I'm going to show the picture where she got a phone. Where's the other picture of him? Okay, yeah. That one, and then, yeah, I got all these shots. I got a whole bunch of information. All right, so let me send these on over so we can look at them right quick. And I hope they come right over. I don't know what was happening yesterday. I was trying to pull it up and it was tripping. I'm gonna show y'all this one of the last selfies that she took before she went missing. All right. Let's go ahead and finish this, then I'm gonna pull it up. All right, let's finish this.
You did not call the police then, correct?
No. Driving around looking for her. My daughter reached out to some of her classmates. I did. Nothing. And that morning, I got up, and like I said, I went straight to the school. And from there, I was on my way to the police station to make the report, and they called the police from there. DPS police came to the school.
So the first report you made to the police was...
So you drove past the police station to the school. You were driving around the neighborhood. You already knew where she was. I called cap on that. You already knew where she was. You didn't call that night because you didn't want them to find her that night. You didn't want them to find her that night. Y'all needed enough time to do what needed to be done to get rid of whatever needed to be gotten rid of. That whole family is fucking crazy. Have y'all noticed that? Let me play it one more time. I'll play it all the way through.
Did you ever check her direct messages?
Like I said, I did, but when I did, there was nothing on there.
There was nothing?
No.
Okay. Did you monitor any of her conversations?
Yeah. I would, go check,
Okay.
But like I said, a lot of times, I took Naziah's tablet, from her at one point, so there was really nothing that I knew of that she was on unless she got somebody's cell phone or something,
So you did mention that she had a tablet. How many devices did she have that allowed her to connect to social media?
She only had that one tablet that I had bought her.
Okay.
And like I said, I took that tablet and put that tablet up.
You did not call the police then, correct?
No. Driving around looking for her. My daughter reached out to some of her classmates. I did. Nothing. And that morning, I got up, and like I said, I went straight to the school. And from there, I was on my way to the police station to make the report, and they called the police from there. DPS police came to the school.
So the first report you made to the police was?
Too many ums for me. It's too many ums for me. It's too many ums for me. If you did that, if that's what you really did, that shit gonna flow out. It's given that you had too many pauses in your conversation, and the ums allowed you a chance to figure out the next lie. The ums, it's the ums for me. I don't like ums now. Fuck a all right? I feel like the ums allowed you enough time to come up with another lie. Because they said that grandma, honey, they said that grandma is real manipulative and that she's been able to skate around the system with those foster kids and stuff that she wasn't supposed to be doing. And when the child protective services came to her house numerous times, because they done been to her house numerous times, but she's been able to lie to them and coerce them children into not cooperating and scare them. Because I done played y'all the video of how she talks to those kids. She's very manipulative, and they say she knows how to skate around the system because she's been keeping kids for a long time. So when she got on the stand, she thought she could manipulate the judge and prosecutors and everybody else that was asking her questions with all them ums. And she sat there, if you guys noticed, she sat there and she pretty much put together that information. And some of that you could tell she kind of rehearsed it in her mind prior to getting up there because she knew what they were going to ask her. Did you call the police? You got to give them a story on that. So what do? Is giving you the chance to put together another lie in terms of the lie you're already telling. Why would one not call the police if your granddaughter is missing? Mind you, this happened in January. January the 9th of 2023 is when she went missing. It's freezing cold in Detroit. From my Detroit subscribers, they told me, baby, snow and all, it was freezing cold outside. So why would you not call her? We're riding around the neighborhood. Why you didn't go to the shop? Not one time did you hear her say, I ride around the neighborhood. I even went to the shop because I know she hangs out there a lot. Why you didn't go to the shop? You know why she didn't go to the shop? Because that's where she was. She knew where she was. That's where I believe they took her, was to the fucking shop to let Jarvis finish the dirty work. Shannon started it allegedly by doing what she did. And they panicked and they reached out to Jarvis because they know he's a fucking criminal anyway. They were like, you ain't on this shit. You better help us get rid of this. That's where the girlfriend's car came into place, where Naziah's glasses were found. Jarvis was known to use his baby mama's cars for whatever reason, even to take other women on dates, I found out. So he went to the baby mama's house. Let me show y'all the one before I put up other pictures. He went to the baby mama's house, the one that acted like she had a fucking attitude when she's supposed to be cooperating with police, when they were asking her questions about this case. This the same baby mama that he was telling her to be quiet and not to cooperate with the police, to don't say nothing, to go stay with her mama and drive her mama car for a while. This bitch right here, Latricia Johnson, her. He took her car. He drove her car, the blue, I think is a Honda or a Nissan, she was saying. Took her car, Jarvis took her car and did whatever he did with Naziah. So it's proof that Naziah was in her car because Naziah's clear glasses were found in the back seat because her son was playing with those glasses. And when she asked her son where he got those glasses from, Jarvis snatched those glasses and said, oh, those are my other son's glasses, knowing those were Naziah's glasses. So he used her car to dispose of Naziah. He couldn't drive that white Escalade because everybody knew him in that Escalade. Everybody would have been like, oh, I saw the Escalade over at such and such and such and such place. So he knew not to drive that car. He had to take a car where people would never, ever know that he was in. The girlfriend said Jarvis never asked her to borrow his car. He's never drove her car because he always had a car to drive. So it made sense for him to use his baby mamas because all of them seem like they slow, gullible, low vibrational, on their for my man bullshit. I'm gonna show her picture again because baby, you honey. He took one of his baby mama's cars because he only got like 10 baby mamas and about 20 kids between all of them. He used a car that nobody would ever suspect him driving or be pulling up in, to go to that shop, to put Naziah in that car. Because it's already documented when Naziah hit him up to say, I'm going to get off the bus. Meet me at such and such time. If you're not there when I get off the bus, I will wait for you. Because it's already documented that you were going to pick her up. I feel like she had already gone home because some clothes that they found were some clothes that she was not wearing when she left. So I feel like she went home to get some clothes to maybe go on a date. And I'm not saying it was right to hang out with Jarvis after school. When she walked in that house, Shannon was there. Shannon had already gone through that tablet and saw the inappropriate text messages and messages to Jarvis from Naziah, because she had already, and she testified to that on the stand, she had already cussed Jarvis out by saying to him, Ramon, because that's what she calls him. That's his middle name, Ramon. What the fuck is this with these text messages that I see between you and my niece? He tried to play it off and say, you sure it wasn't some of our kids messaging me? She said no. Because there was also 2 pictures that were sent to you that were inappropriate pictures. So she knew of the inappropriate exchange between them, which she knew about anyway, because he was downstairs in the basement with your niece. So you knew he was sleeping with her, but God forbid if she get knocked up by him. Shannon and Naziah were pregnant at the same time. Shannon was in how dare you steal my shine mode, bitch. That's my man that I'm sharing with 19 other women. Bitch, you're not about to be number 21. That's the shit she was on. That's the shit she was on. This girl was mad as fuck that her niece came in the house because Naziah was kind of grown acting. I went, and I'm not talking bad about her, and I'm not disrespecting in any way, shape, or form. I'm just, because I've been looking at videos. I said, I got to piece together. What's this girl's mannerisms? How did she act? Was she acting grown? At 13, she was acting grown. He groomed her in such a way. When I say he, I mean Jarvis. Jarvis groomed her in a way to where she was grown acting. You could tell in her videos, the songs that she would play and she would mouth the words to those songs. One of the songs she talking about, she wanted to be his baby mama and she want to have his baby. They're going to have a beautiful baby. Her dancing, the way she danced, the way she moved her body was in a grown like woman type behavior. It wasn't like a 13-year-old. She was very grown acting because he got to her very young. Jarvis, he's known Naziah since she was 2 years old. You don't think he touched her before then? Think about it. Shannon is a pedo too. Ask her niece. Shout out to Sierra, her niece, because she told it on 7 Mile Radio podcast. She cried her eyes out. That's how I knew she wasn't lying. She was not lying. You could tell she was not lying. Shannon inappropriately touched her and did things to her, and so did her twin sister Makita, according to Sierra, the niece. And they would do very egregious things to this girl and make her do things as a child. She was scared, and the grandmother helped cover it up. So think about Naziah being in a house full of people who are, if they're not pedos, they're potential. The grandmother had her first baby at 13, 11 or 13, very, very young, and it said that it was by her own fucking brother. I told y'all this. The grandmother. So it didn't stop there. She married a man, and we haven't talked about this, but just for those of you that's just watching me right quick, let me give y'all a little history, because I done did this shit so long, I ain't even got to look at my notes. The grandmother had married this guy named Charles, who was a fucking touchy-feely, a pedo as well. So once she had her babies by Charles, Makita, well, she had 7 kids. Annette had 7 kids. Charles was touching those kids too. All of Annette's kids ran away. Now, when Shannon says in her video that, yes, CPS came to the house. I think I played it yesterday. Yes, CPS came to the house, but they never removed anybody. Okay, because your mother, as I said before, your mother is used to this shit. Your mother is used to coercing children not to say shit in order to not have you removed. Because children don't just run away because they're having a great time. Children run away because there's something going on in their environment that's not so good. There's something that's being done to them. There's something that's, abuse in some type of way. Happy children don't run away from home. They just don't. Happy children don't run away from home. So this started with the grandmother. Like a generational curse, it snowballed into her children being pedos. Okay. And then from her children, then her daughter met this person who was a 2-time pedo by the time she met him. And then she covered it up with him because every time she tells her story, she says, I was 19. You were 13 when you met Jarvis, baby. You were 13. How do I know you were 13? Let's show your daughter. Let's show your daughter. She's of age. She is of age. I don't want anybody to say, Caramel. No, she's of age. You were 13, Shannon, if you're watching my channel, because she watches us. She watches us. She watched my interview that I did with 7 Mile. She was not happy about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep talking about it. Justice for Naziah. Yeah. I'm going to keep talking about it. Oh, yeah. She's creating. Let me tell y'all about Shannon. Shannon, if you watch my channel. Because Shannon's creating other pages under other names and going into different content creators' pages and like trolling and saying little shit. Because she does not want people to be on her track in terms of this case. She doesn't want people to talk about their family history. She doesn't want people to talk about this situation with Jarvis because she's still protecting him. And you've not at one point in time shed one tear in any video that I've seen, nor did you protect your niece at no point in time. You guys knew this man was sleeping with her. Y'all pretty much gave her to Jarvis, but she got pregnant, which is something that you guys did not do anything to prevent. And I'm not saying that y'all should have went out and bought her condoms and made it okay for her to do that. But the fact that she was sleeping with him unprotected, eventually the shit was inevitably going to happen. This is Jarvis on my screen. Can y'all see? Let me stop sharing. I don't know why it didn't come up. Hold on. Okay, it was sharing. Let me go back. Shit. Let me put it back. All right. Let me put Jarvis' nasty ass back up here right quick. All right, that's Jarvis, his nasty ass. That's why he don't want to show his face in court with that damn mask on. He trying to cover his face. Don't worry, you're not getting out, sir. You're not getting out. You can take the mask off. You are where you're going to be until you leave this earth. I promise you. What is this in Naziah's hand, shall we? Exhibit A is a phone, grandmother, who said she only had a tablet that she took away from her. What is that in her hand? Like she's taking a picture or maybe a video of herself, probably to send to Jarvis. Grandma didn't mention this phone, but Naziah, this is on her social media account where she was taking pictures and putting it on her social media account. So if they were monitoring her and you were watching her, grandmother, like you said you were with your lying ass. Because according to Makita's brother and according to Makita's baby daddy, every time he came over to the house, you were upstairs locked in your room, so you were not watching Naziah. You were allowing Jarvis to come and go as he felt like it. And so was Shannon. You were not watching the foster kids that you were being paid to watch because they were roaming all over the house doing what the fuck they wanted to do. And you were upstairs, Annette, in your room, not watching Naziah. This is how she had a phone and you didn't know about it. So you weren't watching your kids. I guarantee you I know what my son got. I know everything that's in his room because I'll go in there. Damn sure will. Whenever the fuck I get ready. I'm going in your drawer. I'm going in your closet. I'll look under your mattress. I'm going to look under your bed. I'm going to look everywhere. Why? Because it's my fucking house. You are a child. When you become an adult and you're able to move out on your own, great for you. But as long as you're under my roof, because I'm old school like that, I'm going to know what the fuck you're doing. Ain't none of that shit going to happen on my watch. That's how I raised mine. But these, apparently, these kids were able to run and do what the fuck they wanted to do. Period. Parents, you better let your kids know. As long as you're in my house, bitch, I'm going in your drawer. I'm going under your mattress. I'm looking at your tablets. Hell, I'll even take your phone. What you gonna do about it? I sure will. I sure will. There's levels to this shit. Oh yeah, I'll take every bit of your shit. I done took a TV. I done took my son TV out of his room. He pissed me off on some shit he knew he was not supposed to do. And I said, okay, I take things away. I don't even have to put my hands on my son. I just take shit away that I know he loves the most. His gaming systems, I will take that shit out of there in a hot fucking minute. He know it. Parents, you better step it up. I know how to get mine attention. Oh, I know how to get it. I ain't got to put my hands on you. All right, let's continue. That's Naziah. All right, so this is the picture I wanted y'all to see. This is Naziah, one of the last pictures of one of the last TikTok pictures. That's Shannon's daughter. She's always seen in TikTok pictures with Naziah. This is one of the last pictures before she came up missing. This is one of the last pictures that Naziah took on a TikTok, okay? Because she was on TikTok. Now, pay attention to this picture. What do you guys see? Let's back it up some. What y'all see? What y'all see when my mouth's moving? What y'all see? Anybody? Y'all can put it in the chat, honey. Where my mouse is moving. What do y'all see right here? Because Naziah was very small. She had a flat stomach. If y'all saw her, I watched enough TikTok videos. I watched enough Instagram stuff. Naziah was small. Flat-chested and small. You see her here? She's filling out. Her face is, if you can look in this picture, you can see her face is filled out and there's a bump there. So you telling me she walked past her grandma and she walked past her grandma and Shannon and they ain't seen no baby bump on this girl? Are y'all telling me that? Are y'all telling me that Naziah staying in the house with her grandmother, who said that she be on Naziah, Naziah can come to me anytime. Naziah can talk to me anytime. I have a great relationship with her. Shannon said, I didn't notice anything out of the way with her. You know, she got up and went to school that day. That's how big she was going to school, putting on coats and trying to hide it. In gym saying, hey, this is getting to be too much for me. I'm about to make an F. I can't run and do all these things my teacher's telling me to do. This is starting to be a bit too much for me. This baby is pregnant in this picture. This is one of the last pictures that she took. I'll blow it up a little bit more. This is one of the last pictures she took. That's a belly. That's a baby bump. Look at her. She's filled out. She's very pregnant. They said she was 4 going into almost 5 months before she left here, wherever she is. This is the picture I wanted to show y'all yesterday. I'll back it up though. That's a belly. Her face is swollen. She don't even look the same. So you telling me nobody at school noticed that? Nobody at school noticed that. None of the school counselors. They said she went to the school counselor, said her stomach was hurting. She was sitting on the floor complaining about stomach aches. She's a 13-year-old with a human growing in her body. Of course she's hurting. Her body's doing things that she never even imagined it doing. This is new to her. Those of you that's been pregnant, you know, after a certain while, you start to feel heavy. You can't do a lot of things that you used to do. Getting down on the floor, getting back up ain't so easy no more. So imagine having to be in gym. You know how they do in gym. For those of you that's been in school, you've been in gym. You know how they do in gym. She's expected to do the same thing that other girls are doing, probably because her teacher did not know she was pregnant, because she's wearing all this stuff to cover it up. That's a baby bump, though. All right, so this is Jarvis's daughter. She's 18 years old. She looks just like Jarvis. They're saying that this is Shannon's daughter, that she never talks about, that she's been hiding. She doesn't really have much to do with them. I think something may have happened in the house with her as well. But that's Jarvis's daughter. She looks just like Jarvis. It said that she was born by Shannon when Shannon was about 13, 14 years old. Yeah, her body is not ready for pregnancy at 13. It's not. So she's going through some pains. Grandma never knew she was pregnant. They ain't bought her no pads or nothing for months. So you knew. You ain't had to go to the store and buy her no pads, no, you know. You wash her clothes. Sometimes girls gonna have a little accident. If her cycle is on, sometimes she might have a little accident or something. I'm just talking about different signs. I know when I was a teenager, my mama knew when it was time for my cycle because she bought my pads. She knew. I didn't even have to tell her. She knew it's about time for your cycle. I got you some pads. It's about that time. Hell, she knew before me. She knew my body. I was a kid. Teenager. My mama knew. If you that own it with your kids, if you that own it with your kids, then you know. So my question is, this young lady right here, she's a pretty girl. My question is, because it said that he messed pretty much with all of his kids. And that he sought out women who were kind of slow, low vibrational, that were easy, gullible women. That's who he looked for. That could have kids or that had kids, because he really didn't care about them. He wanted the kids. He had an appetite for the kids and not the women. He just used them as a means to get to them. Shannon was a means to breed some more kids for him to be able to violate and to get close to Naziah. Because like I said, whenever he came into Naziah's life, she was 2. She was small. So he got excited when he saw her. Like, oh my God, a kid? Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick around. And I'm gonna hit on Shannon. Y'all saw Shannon. I don't like to call people ugly. Shannon was nothing to look at. Okay. I'm just telling you, Shannon was nothing to look at. Now he does have a type with the women that he fooled with. All right. He do like the big back ones. He do. The big back, slow looking ones. Shannon was nothing to look at. But Shannon could have kids. So that worked in his favor because she had them babies back to back to back to back. Okay. 6 of them for him. And as soon as his daughter got of age, like around Naziah's age, because their daughter and Naziah grew up pretty much together. As soon as she became of age, she started running with Naziah. Naziah wanted to go to the shop because Jarvis was there. Do I feel like he touched that daughter? I do. Because that's what he does. I feel like Shannon didn't give a fuck because that was Shannon, that was her keeping Jarvis near. She knew what he liked. She knew what his appetite was. And in a sick way, I feel like she gave him what he wanted so that he would stay in her life. That's what I feel. Shannon has very low self-esteem. Just from the videos and stuff that I've seen of her, Shannon gives low self-esteem. So I feel like she would do any and everything for a man in order to keep him around. She wanted to have babies with Jarvis because she thought he was so fine and that her children would come out to be beautiful children because when she looked in the mirror, she did not see that beauty. So every time she see her children who look just like Jarvis, it's like she's looking at Jarvis. And in this sick, twisted mind that she has, she really felt like, okay, if I can't have this man who I know who has about 9, 10, 20 other women all over town, I can't have him, but I have children who look exactly like him. So when I wake up in the morning and I look at my kids, I still see and have Jarvis. I still have a piece of him. I might not have him totally. I might not have his entire heart, his mind, his soul, his spirit, but I have his children. And I know he's going to always come back. So every child that I have, he's going to always come back to me because I have something that he can never leave me for. His children. Children, you know, because that's something he knows that something she knew he liked. Children. Even if it wasn't the type of love that they deserved, that pedo type of love that he gave the children, she didn't care as long as he came around. So even offering her daughter up to him was her way of showing love to him and her adoration and her support for him. It's sick, y'all. It's sick. Follow me. It's sick. It's very sick. You have women out there that are like that, that will stay with a man that they know will violate their child, and they will see their child go through and suffer things such as that in a means to having that man around. Shannon was very low self-esteem. Low self-esteem. I look at her now. I see pictures of her now where she's gone. I think she had some gastric bypass done. That and stress from this case. I know she's not sleeping well. She's very stressed out. She's very over everything. Shit. When you see her, when she talk, everything is so, she's like that because she's stressed the fuck out. She ain't sleeping well because what happened in that house that day is eating her up. The trial is getting closer. Accountability is getting ready to be had. And then while she's trying to cover for Jarvis, everybody's talking. Everybody's covering this case. I don't think this family thought that this case was going to blow up and be as big as it is. This is worldwide. Naziah is solving her own case from the grave, y'all. Did y'all know that? This girl, I went back and looked at pictures, TikTok videos. She's solving her case from the grave, from the pictures of the refrigerators with the chains on the doors. That's not normal. But she was dancing in that video, and when she moved to the side, people were like, hold up. What's them chains on the door right there? That ain't normal. So then they start sharing it. Then people started talking about Jarvis and his past record. Then that started getting shared. So the walls are starting to do this on that family. That's called closing in. Shannon did something that day. All right, so let's take this down. Let's take this down. We're almost done. We are almost done. Okay. Let's take this down. All right, so let me play for you guys. I think I got like one more. Hello. I'll play this one again because it does kind of coincide. I've been keeping all my receipts with this Naziah situation. I'm not deleting anything because I feel like I'm going to need it again. All right, so this is the audio with Shannon. Let's go ahead and play that. Shout out to Bessie Wimbush.
She got the fuck up. She got dressed. She went to the school. She reported it. The school called the police. They met her at the school. Mama.
She's talking about her mother getting up and reporting Naziah being missing. This is Shannon talking.
I'm being waiting on 24 hours to report Naziah missing. She reported Naziah missing on the fucking 9th. The detectives and stuff followed up on the 10th. They came to the house.
Why is that not documented? Why is that not documented? Naziah was not reported until the 10th. She went missing on the 9th. She should have been reported on the 9th. She should have been reported on the 9th. Okay. I had something else. Hold on. All right, so let's stop sharing. Oh, yeah. This one I want y'all to hear. Okay. And this one here, this one I got off my TikTok. So this one here is where Roxy is talking to Shannon. This is an eye-opening moment for Shannon because Roxy is being so transparent with her. And I feel like she really got to her in this conversation. Let's listen to this. Let's let that come up. This shit is so crazy. Thank you so much, Miss Pruitt. Yeah, I've been looking at so many videos, but I have to watch this stuff and I have to dig, and then I gotta get away from it because it's very dark and it's very toxic. And I have to pray after I talk about this stuff, baby, because this is a lot. Okay. Ooh, let's get into this. This is Roxy, the cousin, okay, talking to Shannon. Listen to this and listen to what she's saying to her. You got to stop protecting him and think about your children. Okay, let's listen.
I am going. I'm not going to be your enemy right now. I'm going to be your family right now.
Can y'all hear?
Okay, let's keep it real. I don't want you to feel like what everyone is saying, like this is your fault. Okay? Did you know some things? Absolutely. Could you have prevented some things? Absolutely. Did you see the signs? Let's keep it real. Absolutely. That's already out. You have let a man, and those are nice words, using man, coming to your life like a Tasmanian devil and rip it completely apart. How is it ripped apart? You are being affected by this. Your children is being affected by this. Your sister is being affected by this. Your niece, all of your nieces is being affected by this. Your mother is being affected by this. The entire family, whether you on the Harris side or not, is being ripped apart by a man who didn't give a damn about you. Okay? I don't care how many times he told you he loved you. I don't care how many times he's telling you he loves you and he by your side right now. I know what's going on. It's a lot of people that probably think that I don't. Okay? But I do know what's going on. I know everything that goes on with you without you even knowing. That is how much I know what's going on. Okay? I understand that you feel like this man is the father of your children. But no man deserves the title of a father with what he has done to his own children. That is not a father. It's not an uncle. You didn't have the right people in your life to tell you what was right and what was wrong. But I'm telling you as your family what's right and what's wrong. Do not continue to let this man manipulate you. What's done is done. What he did is what he did. What you did is what you did. The best thing that you can do for yourself right now is save yourself and tell the truth. We already know. Accept accountability. It is what it is. You're going to have to eat that. You're going to have to eat that. And it ain't nothing that you can do about it. But do not continuously let this man create turmoil even more in your life. Their dad is already gone. You, unfortunately, you're going to have to face your truth. Don't let it prolong you. You're stressed. You're losing weight. This is affecting your mental health. You can't sleep at night. You're crying. You're smoking excessively. Look at how he is affecting you. And he locked up. Look at how he's affecting you still. Look at how this is affecting your children. You got to put you and your kids first. Stop riding for him and ride for them kids. And tell the truth. That's it. Get it off of you. Get it off of you. Tell the truth.
I just wanted to say one thing for I don't even want to put no clout on her name, because at the end of the day, I'm not even gonna say your name because your name doesn't matter. But I'm gonna say this ex-child friend who wanna come forward and say all these things and say that I was lying and you knew me since 9 years old in the comments, whatever. You're the biggest fraud. Because you're the biggest one to know that if you see something, say something. And you were around my household. So you lived and knew my trauma. And I ran to you as a friend. I didn't share it with you, but you seen bits and pieces of my trauma. You know I ran away. Yes, you are right. I ran away to your house because my mom was intoxicated and my dad and mom was arguing. Yes, I did. I then, at that age, was probably 14. A lot of people think they know my story or think they know because of the things that I went through and because of certain bits and pieces you haven't seen. But at the end of the day, there is always two sides to a story. And Naziah is living proof. Living proof then, and I hate that it had to come to this, to see that if you see something, say something. I don't care who you are. Friend, family, cousin, sister, say something, because you can make a big difference in a lot of situations that go on. And if I would have then been around the people that I trusted, far as this ex-friend of mine who I somewhat confide in, because you didn't know my whole story. Yes, you didn't. But I confide in you, and you say I'm lying. You are just amongst the ones who go unnoticed.
What y'all think about that? What y'all think about it? Roxy is pretty much co-signing what I played for you guys earlier, and I'm gonna play it again. Where the brother, Jarvis's brother, gave a whole synopsis of what he thought happened to Naziah. Let me play it again. That's it.
Go back around and try to get rid of the baby. You gave that to her, you know what I'm saying, and try to do whatever he could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. All right, so he gets in the car, drops her off to go back home. All right, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shannon didn't get into it with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house because Shannon already knew she was at Jarvis' house because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school. So when she get back, they get to fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, you know, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby, and Shannon lost it. Shannon lost it real bad and jumped on Naziah, beating her, hitting her in the head with some object right there in the house that they overlooking, and killed Naziah because she was already probably having complications from whatever they've been giving her to try to get rid of the baby. Remember, she was sick earlier that day and on the floor. Instead of them calling the nurse, they called the counselor. School failed her. So once Shannon beats on it, she passes out, she dies right there. So they panic. So they get her, the twin sister help Shannon get her into the mama car, and they go and meet Jarvis. Meet Jarvis out there.
You heard that? He's saying that Shannon hit her in the head with something, and they panicked. And then y'all hear Roxy telling her, tell the truth. So that's two confirmations right there. That Shannon got something to do with that shit, and she's sitting on it. And I think that Jarvis knew and he helped get rid of it. So Shannon is putting money on his books in order to pay him for his silence. And he's also helping her in addition because maybe he wanted to take the rap for this and her not be locked up too because she has those kids. Well, I'm hearing that CPS took the kids, but y'all heard it right here. I ain't got no reason to lie about it. Roxy told her, tell the truth. You know what happened? It's eating you up. The stress is taking you out. Like, stop sitting on this shit and tell what happened. That's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. You guys can do a replay on this and hear it again if you feel like you need to. But that's all I have. I will continue to be digging up stuff, and I'll be sharing it with you guys as I get it, okay? Thank y'all so much for being here. I will be back at 7:35 for the Love and Marriage Huntsville review for the part 1 of the reunion, okay? Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Please do not forget to hit the like button to support the video and the channel. I am Karen Marrell, for those of you that don't know. Thank you so much to my mods, Bill Wilson, KBR Tyra, and Scorpion Miss. Thank you so much to Sunny Days, Truth TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Dearie Talk Show, Messy Hills ATL, Boss Lady Brand Girlfriend Chronicles, Chronicles of Kim K. Please let me know, was there any other content creators that stopped by that I may not have shouted out? I always like to give you guys your credit for stopping by. Let me take my banner down. All right. I hope this video was not too much for you guys. I know I like to kind of get a little deep sometimes, but thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. All right. Let's get out of here. You guys enjoy your Sunday. All right. Enjoy your Sunday. And I will see you guys back momentarily. 7:35 for the reunions. I've already sent out the notification, so you guys should already have that. All right. Love you guys down. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And also, please, you guys see the petition link in the chat. You guys can please hit that. if you can. All right. So see you at 7:35. I'll be here. All right. And bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, 'cause I grind through the climb.